Am I the only one that didn't know bats can navigate perfectly, even when the sky's totally dark? Seriously, think about it. While we humans would be stumbling around, tripping over roots and bumping into trees, bats are out there gliding through the night with absolute confidence. It's almost like they have a secret superpower that lets them move through pitch-black darkness as if it were broad daylight. And it's not just a matter of being able to see in the dark either. Bats are operating on a whole different level. Imagine being able to fly through a dense forest at night, dodging branches and weaving between tree trunks, all without ever seeing where you're going. That's the reality for bats, and it's honestly kind of mind-blowing. Most of us would be hopelessly lost in just a few minutes, but for bats, it's just another night on the job. Their ability to move with such precision and grace in total darkness is something that's fascinated scientists for decades, and now, we're finally starting to understand how they do it. You need to watch this if you love mind-blowing animal science. Because what scientists have just uncovered about bats is about to change the way you think about animal intelligence, and maybe even how we design our own technology. This isn't just another cool animal fact. It's a discovery that could have ripple effects across fields like neuroscience, robotics, and even artificial intelligence. The more we learn about bats, the more we realize that their brains are packed with solutions to problems we're only beginning to tackle. So, if you're curious about how nature's most mysterious navigators pull off their nightly feats, you're in for a treat. Seriously, bats are on a whole other level. So here's the wild part. Scientists recently discovered that bats use a kind of neural compass in their brains. This isn't just a simple sense of direction. It's a complex, built-in navigation system that works even when all the usual cues, like the moon or stars, are hidden by clouds or fog. For years, researchers wondered how bats could find their way on nights when the sky was completely overcast, or when they were flying through dense forests where the sky wasn't even visible. The answer, it turns out, lies deep within their brains, a network of specialized cells that work together to create a mental map of the world around them. These cells don't just help bats figure out which way is north or south. They allow them to keep track of their position, their speed, and even the twists and turns they make as they fly. It's like having a built-in GPS that never loses track of where you are, no matter how many times you change direction. It's like a global GPS, built right in. Imagine having a navigation app in your head that never loses signal, never needs to be recharged, and works anywhere on Earth. That's what bats are working with, and it's all thanks to some truly remarkable brain cells. These cells are constantly processing information from the bat's environment, updating their internal map in real time. Even when the world outside is pitch black, the bat's brain is hard at work, calculating distances, directions, and obstacles. It's a level of sophistication that puts even our most advanced technology to shame. And the best part? This system is completely self-contained. Bats don't need satellites, cell towers, or any kind of external signal to find their way. Their brains are doing all the heavy lifting, using nothing but the information they gather as they fly. While most animals rely on the sun or stars to find their way, bats don't even need to look up. They're not checking the sky for clues or waiting for a clear night. Instead, they're using an internal sense of direction that's so precise, it almost seems like magic. Think about it. Migratory birds use the stars, sea turtles use the Earth's magnetic field, and even humans have to rely on maps and compasses. But bats? They're in a league of their own. Their navigation system is so advanced that it works flawlessly, even when every external cue is gone. It's as if they have a secret code written into their DNA, one that lets them move through the world with total confidence, no matter what the conditions are like outside. And this isn't just a backup system for when the sky is cloudy. It's their primary way of getting around, night after night. Deep inside their tiny brains, special neurons keep track of direction and distance as they fly, no matter how dark or cloudy the night gets. These neurons, sometimes called head direction cells, act like a biological compass, constantly updating the bat's position in real time. It's as if their brains are running a live map, helping them avoid obstacles, find food, and return home without ever getting lost. What's even more fascinating is that these head direction cells work together with other types of neurons, like place cells and grid cells, to create a detailed three-dimensional map of the bat's surroundings. This map isn't just a flat, two-dimensional layout. It's a dynamic, constantly evolving representation of the world, complete with landmarks, routes, and even memories of past journeys. Scientists have found that as bats fly, their brains are constantly recording information about their environment, allowing them to recognize familiar places and navigate back to them with incredible accuracy. It's a level of spatial awareness that's almost impossible for us to imagine, but for bats, it's just part of everyday life. Researchers watched bats zip through jungles, forests, even across continents, and they never got lost. No moon, no problem. These little navigators can travel hundreds, even thousands of kilometers during migration, crossing vast landscapes and unfamiliar territories. And they do it all without ever needing to see the stars or the moon. It's like they have a sixth sense for direction, one that's hardwired into their brains. Imagine flying from one end of a continent to the other, through rainstorms, over mountains, and across deserts, all without a single wrong turn. That's what bats are capable of, and it's a testament to the power of their internal navigation system. Scientists have tracked bats on their migratory journeys and found that they can return to the same roosting sites year after year, even if those sites are hundreds of kilometers away from where they started. It's a level of precision that's almost unheard of in the animal kingdom, and it's all thanks to the incredible neural compass inside their heads. And get this, some species of bats even migrate at night, when visibility is at its lowest, relying entirely on their internal maps to guide them safely to their destination. This isn't just cool for bat fans, it's changing what we know about animal navigation, and how brains can build internal maps. Scientists are now rethinking how other animals might navigate, and whether similar neural compasses exist in creatures we never suspected. The more we learn about bats, the more we realize that nature has already solved problems we're only beginning to understand. For example, researchers are now looking at other nocturnal animals, like owls, moths, and even some fish, to see if they might have their own versions of this neural compass. The implications go far beyond just bats. They could change the way we think about animal intelligence, memory, and even consciousness itself. If animals as different as bats and birds can develop such sophisticated navigation systems, what else might be possible in the natural world? It's a question that's sparking new research and opening up exciting new frontiers in neuroscience and animal behavior. What's even more fascinating is how this discovery could inspire new breakthroughs in neuroscience and technology. If we can figure out exactly how bats' brains create and update these internal maps, we might be able to design smarter navigation systems for ourselves, ones that don't rely on satellites or external signals. Imagine a world where your phone, your car, or even your home could navigate just by sensing its surroundings, without ever needing to connect to the internet or a GPS network. The potential applications are almost limitless. Scientists are already working on ways to mimic the bat's neural compass in robots and drones, hoping to create machines that can navigate complex environments with the same ease and precision as a bat. And it's not just about getting from point A to point B. Understanding how bats process spatial information could also lead to new treatments for memory loss, brain injuries, and even diseases like Alzheimer's. By studying the bat's brain, we're not just learning about navigation, we're unlocking secrets that could change the way we think about the brain itself. Imagine if we could create technology inspired by this, for lost hikers, self-driving cars, or even drones. Picture a world where your phone or your car could always find its way, even in the deepest forest or the most remote desert, just by mimicking the way a bat's brain works. The possibilities are endless, and it all starts with understanding these incredible animals. Think about the impact this could have on search and rescue missions, where every second counts and GPS signals are often unreliable. Or imagine autonomous vehicles that can navigate busy city streets or winding country roads with the same confidence as a bat flying through a dark forest. Even space exploration could benefit from this technology, allowing rovers and probes to navigate alien landscapes without relying on signals from Earth. The more we learn from bats, the more we realize that nature's solutions are often more elegant and efficient than anything we could design ourselves. Nature's already figured it out. While we're busy inventing gadgets and apps, bats have been perfecting their navigation skills for millions of years. Their wings might look delicate, but their brains are packed with some of the most advanced tech on the planet. And it's not just bats. Nature is full of animals with incredible abilities that put our technology to shame. From the electric sense of sharks to the magnetic navigation of sea turtles, the natural world is a treasure trove of inspiration for scientists and engineers. But bats stand out because their navigation system is so versatile, so reliable, and so perfectly adapted to their way of life. It's a reminder that sometimes the best solutions are the ones that have been around the longest. By studying bats and other animals, we're not just learning about the natural world. We're discovering new ways to solve our own problems, and maybe even inventing the next generation of technology. So next time you see a bat flutter by, remember, you're looking at one of the world's most advanced navigators. These creatures are living proof that the natural world is full of surprises, and that sometimes the most extraordinary technology is already flying right above our heads. It's easy to overlook bats, especially since they're so often misunderstood or even feared. But if you take a closer look, you'll see that they're some of the most fascinating and important animals on the planet. Not only do they help control insect populations and pollinate plants, but they also hold the keys to some of nature's greatest mysteries. The next time you're out at dusk and you see a bat swooping through the air, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it's on, and the amazing brain that's guiding it every step of the way. Bats, just another reminder that nature's designs are way ahead of ours. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be discovered in the animal kingdom? The more we look, the more we realize how much we still have to learn. Every new discovery about bats opens up a world of possibilities, not just for science, but for technology, medicine, and even our understanding of ourselves. It's a humbling reminder that we're just scratching the surface of what's possible, and that the answers to some of our biggest questions might be hiding in the most unexpected places. So keep your eyes open, stay curious, and never stop exploring, because the next big breakthrough could be just around the corner, waiting to be found in the flutter of a bat's wing. Subscribe for more discoveries that'll blow your mind. Stay curious, and keep exploring the wonders of the natural world with us. There's so much more to learn, and together, we can uncover the secrets that make our planet, and the creatures that call it home, so endlessly fascinating.